Yeah, so my actually, I really want to rerun IB as soon as he's ready, but he's making excuses. IB, come on, man, be a man, show up. So he's making a lot of excuses. We definitely need to rerun his
H2
Busa, and then we need to do. So we need to rerun his Busa, smoke the out of it, and then come back and do the same thing to his H2 because he's posting all over internet that. All over my IG, everywhere, even on YouTube, that his H2 will dust my GTR no matter what, spinning or not. Like,
damn.
I want to show that the GTR is actually faster.
What's up, guys? Thank you for watching Go Hard Podcast. Man, guys, make sure you check out the merch. GoHardPodcast.bigcartel.com. Cap the latest merch. We are here in Ohio, but we got Art is Fast on the podcast. He might call somebody out. Check it out. Peace. Welcome back to Go Hard Podcast. I'm your host, Noel. Man, we came all the way to Ohio. We had some mishappen plans, but you know, we still got it. The show must go on. You've seen this guy in the streets. He's been going crazy on the GTR. He has a white one, gray one. You know he is. He's on YouTube, but he got the SpongeBob Viper, right?
Yeah.
He got the chrome Aventador. You see him in the back right here. Crazy cars. You know he's going hard in the streets. Tell us, Art. Tell us a little bit about you.
Yeah, man. Hey, first of all, I want to say that I'm glad you came. It's very, very. It's an honor to be here with you, man.
Mm-hmm.
You guys came all the way from Texas, took time to fly here, set this up. So this is first of all, sorry, man. First of all, this is my friend Quentin. We do all this stuff together, man. So I just want to introduce him.
He got his
also.
right hand man right here, right?
Man. So yeah, we met. We actually met at the car meet. I never actually planned to do anything with the social media before. So
yeah.
When I always liked cars. So I would buy one and just do some crazy stuff to it, the wraps and wheels, things like that. Go to car meets, meet a lot of people. So then I met Quentin at the car meet, and it was just like normal talk. And
I was just in the group because there was a really big group, and like me and my friend, we love doing car stuff. And so one day we came to Columbus and crazy car show. I remember it was your Huracan that was there. I'm like, man, this is crazy. He's not from Columbus. He's from Dayton.
Yeah. So that's. I'm like, man, you come to Columbus all the time to car meets? He's like, yeah, I'm just recording stuff. I love doing things. Just regular talk. Like he wasn't pushing himself. Like his content, whatever he does, he wasn't pushing it on me. Like a lot of kids, bro, I make the videos, I make the pictures. Can I do it for you? I mean, I wasn't really doing it, any content or anything. So I wasn't planning to do anything. And he was just talking to me, showing things, and then he recorded the video of my car and posted it. I'm like, man, this guy got a talent.
Yeah.
So from there, we started, recording things, not for the content, but just for us.
Yeah.
And then he would edit. And look, man, he
fell in love real fast, bro.
He's like, look, what do you think? What do you think? I'm like, bro, man, you got a big talent. We got to do something on social media because the talent you have, you gotta use it.
Before we keep going on, I just want to let everybody know we are in a garage. We're in his garage. We're in his home. Behind us, you have people running, walking, exercising. You might hear another Lambo. I don't know. Come out. He might be calling out Art soon. You know what I mean? But you might hear the birds chirping. But like I said, we're out here in his house. Appreciate you again. Let's introduce your right-hand man. Let's, give us your name and, tell us a little about how you connected with your guy Art.
So my name is Quentin. A lot of people call me Q, but my name is Quentin. I'm from Dayton, and so I'm 23 years old, and I love cars. So how it started, me and my friend, my good friend Cam, you know Cam, right?
Yeah.
So we had one day, like I was at work with him. I used to paint houses. I'm like, Man,
Paint houses?
yeah, because he had a car. He had a 3.7 Mustang V6.
I didn't know you painted houses.
Yeah, bro. I had a 3.7, or he had a 3.7 Mustang.
Everything's coming out right now, right?
But he had a 3.7 Mustang, all black. I'm like, man, that's a nice car, bro. Because like I always like Mustangs.
Yeah.
Always like Mustangs. It's like he was telling me about it, like, and he opened up the hood to my Civic. It was like telling me how everything worked. I'm like, man, that's cool. I love cars, man. He's like, bro, let's go to a car show. And we would go down to Dayton, bro. But like, there ain't stuff like me personally, bro. I like Lambos. I like Vipers. Muscle cars are cool. I have a muscle car, but like, I like the exotic stuff. So I'm like, bro, let's go to Columbus. Maybe we'll see something crazy.
Yeah.
So it was a Columbus Cars and Coffee 2020. It was in September. Bro, I remember we're like 10 minutes away from the location. We're already seeing crazy cars. I'm like, bro, this is sick. We're seeing like Ford GTs and like McLarens and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, this is dope, bro. And so we get to the car show. I see Courtney's GT3 RS, Will's black Aventador is there, and then Will pulled up. I'm like, bro, this is so crazy. It's my first Lamborghini. And then I have a video of him driving by in this chrome Huracan. It was rose gold. So kind of similar to that. Mm-hmm. I'm like, bro, that is sick. Like, I wonder who owns that car. I didn't think nothing of it. And then after that, me and my friend Cam were like, bro, let's start a YouTube channel and go from there. And so we would start doing videos and stuff. And so we have our friend Will, who he had an Aventador and an Aventador SV. And so like Art was in that group, and like me and Cam, we got in that group because they seen that we filmed stuff. But like at the time, I'm like, bro, Art probably wants nothing to do with nobody, bro. He's just this guy in this group. Because Will at the time, he already had his YouTube channel. By the way, shout out to Will. He's
Will Motivation.
Super cool guy. And like lots of people, I'm like, bro, these are the type of people I want to be surrounded by. And so like, this is so real, bro. You literally become who you surround yourself with. It's so crazy, bro. And so I would always come up to him at the car meets and stuff, like, what's up, bro? I like the SV, there's things like that. I wasn't like doing too much. I just like would talk to him and stuff like that. I never told him I did videos. But after a while, I'm like, bro, like, I gotta ask him, because like it was just a feeling, bro. I'm like, we gotta start him a YouTube channel, because like at the time his social media was already kind of booming. He had like 5,000 followers. Yeah. I'm like, bro, like I could blow that shit up, bro. I could blow that up, bro. Like 5,000 followers is nothing. I mean, at the time I thought it was a lot. So,
on IG, right?
Yeah. I'm like, bro, I would message him and he would always ignore me. I would message him. But like, I wasn't like, like we get a lot of DMs.
Nah, he probably
like,
wouldn't ignore you though. He probably it would be in the requests.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of you don't get a lot of messages.
Yeah, you don't.
A lot of people.
No, he's seen them, bro. No, it's that scene. But like, he would always, most of the time, he would respond back. He would kind of like.
No, it's like when you get busy, you know, I get so many messages, like text messages and calls. Yeah. And then if I reply on few, and there's few might be unread or not replied because there's not enough time in the day to like, but it's just because of the work and stuff, you know. But
so one day, I don't know what happened. I shot some video for him, or somebody said something to you and you're like, okay, bro. Or no, I think I just kept egging him on. I'm like, bro, let's do a video. And so the first video we made, it was the Jack's Wax car meet. You had the gold SV. You remember you had a long day at work. You had to kick some guy off of work, and Justin was there with the white Huracan.
Yeah, I remember now.
I'm like, bro, let's just make a video. You'll like it, I promise. And so this was just a reel. This was not for YouTube. And so it was like a what do you do for a living reel, like Daniel Mack does. And so he explained, like, he didn't really say what he did, but like he prolonged it to where people would be more intrigued about it. And then we would make a YouTube video. Yeah. And so we came here, made a video in his garage. At the time, he had the gold SV. You had a 720 and you had a Bentayga and you had rolls done. And so we made like a 3-minute long video. He's like, guys, I'll give away $1,000 cash to whoever comments like the best thing or whatever. It was just
he still does that too, right?
Yeah. And we do it now. It's so crazy. But at the time, bro, the YouTube channel that we made for him only had like 200 subs, but like he loved the video. Like he just fell in love with it. He's like, bro, I like this.
Yeah, he did a good job.
And then at the Jack's Wax meet, like after it was over, or no, it wasn't at the Jack's Wax meet. It was after I showed him the clip of the Jack's Wax reel. Like, what do you do for a living? He was like texting me like crazy and stuff. I'm like, bro, this is crazy. I'm texting Art right now. Like he's texting me like about camera equipment and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, this is crazy. Yeah. And then after that, he basically offered me a job at where we work now.
Auto Palace.
Auto Palace, Columbus. Best deals, come shop.
Boom, get him, man.
And I was like, bro, no way. Because at the time, I was living in Indiana, driving 4 hours every weekend just to make content with him. Because I love doing it. I'm like, bro, I gotta make this work. Like at the time, bro, I'm stressing out. I'm like, bro, we gotta make money off of this, or it's going to be all for nothing. And so I was working at his dealership full time, just making videos of cars and stuff. Because, I mean, I'm a professional videographer. I've been doing stuff since I was 13. But we started making videos for our first YouTube channel, and like the first video, it was like what he does. And we went to Auto Palace and stuff like that. And I just made the video really fire. I mean, looking back at it now, I could whip something up way better than that. But at the time, it was really good for me. Like, you improve the longer you do it. You do something consistently.
Man, every video that comes out now is better and better. I'm telling
Literally,
you. Man, you're killing it.
It's so nuts. But it was basically him saying what he did. And then after that, he was locked in. He's like, okay, bro, let's do this. And so the first YouTube channel, it was literally just for us. Like the OG subscribers will remember, like 2022, it was like the gold SV, the wide body E24, the white GTR, which is what he's really famous for now. And
Why GTR, man? Yeah, for sure. Why GTR? Everybody talk about it.
It's broken right now, right?
Yeah. So crank is broke.
Damn.
You know, those high power cars, they break down, man. You just you don't babysit them, especially when you race bikes. You know, anytime I try to, people just call me out, like bikers. You know, they calling me out, and I do it. Like, some people take it too serious, and I'm like,
the bikers take it serious,
bro. It's not just the bikers, bro. Like, there'll be people like death threat level, bro. Like, dude, our comments are crazy. Like,
really,
I'll make some controversial posts, like, because, bro, the shit talking is what gets views, bro. Like, like, so I'll make some crazy reel with AI in the background or whatever, and he'll just laugh his ass off about it. And then, like, bro, people in the comments will take it so seriously. I'm like, that's what we want, bro. I'm like, bro, like, racing is their whole life, bro. I mean, racing's fun, bro. Racing's fun, but like, me and him, we don't take it that seriously. Like I was saying earlier, I have a Mustang. So like one day, him and I just went out, bro. We were with Will and stuff, and we had the GoPro on. Yeah. I'm like, bro, let's race. He's like, all right, bro. And then like
in Lambo,
I'm like, it was
Lambo
nothing
versus
crazy.
Mustang. It was my this Aventador versus his Mustang, and the Mustang is 1,000 horsepower. Yeah. So Aventador is stock. It's only got 800 after the tune. It's got tune on it. So people are saying that, oh, you're just doing it on purpose. You're losing on purpose. Man, I don't lose on purpose. Why would I lose on purpose?
People don't get it, bro.
Yeah. So is in Ohio, is Columbus where the exotic car scene is at?
100%. I would say Columbus definitely has the best exotic car scene. I was telling him about the Triple F collection.
Man, Triple F, man, they have one of the biggest car collection of hypercars
in the
United States.
Damn.
In the world,
in the world,
in the world, actually, yeah.
That's crazy.
They got some cars that like nobody have. The Bugattis and freaking Paganis, and they got this Rimac. The
Navera.
Rimac, the one that's like 1,800 horsepower. That's like an electric car, which I'll still dust in my Aventador, man. no, not Aventador, man. GTR.
The GTR. He's like, which car is it?
So Triple F, if you guys hear me, I'll dust you in my GTR, man. I'm joking, man. But no, really, I would love to race them and like just to see, you know, if they did not like. I know they race on the racetrack. I don't think they do any other races but the racetrack.
Like a circuit or
just a straight line, because they bought a racetrack here in Ohio actually.
Damn.
Triple F, they bought actually a racetrack that was abandoned, or it was abandoned.
It was just a piece of land, I think, and then they built the strip. It's like a mile long or something.
So they
crazy.
run all their cars straight line. To me, it's not as fun. I like to go to Mexico, especially
in the street,
especially at night. Yeah, in the streets of Mexico.
Yeah,
and run bikes, like different cars, because they run their own cars against each other. But if I had their car collection, I would love to see what my car would do against, let's say, built GTR, for example.
On the street, though.
Yeah.
Have to be on the street.
Have to be on the street. Yeah.
Hey, this is the real deal street racer, man. We came all the way to Ohio. Beautiful day.
Amazing.
Hey, amazing day. It's an amazing day for podcasts and an amazing day for racing. Simple as that. You know? Tell us about how the YouTube started.
basically we had our first YouTube channel. And so I remember one day I'm sitting in Indiana, like I just got off work because I used to be a server. This was before I started working for him, but we were already filming videos. I'm refreshing the YouTube studio, I'm refreshing it. It went from like 800 subs to like 4,000. I'm like, bro, what the heck happened? Did a short blow up? But you could tell him about that, bro.
We started YouTube, and I was so like, after seeing his talent and editing and recording and stuff, so we started recording not the races, but just like some inspirational videos for young kids and
just content.
Yeah, just content for kids to start have a little motivation in life. So I would show my Aventador SV and say, okay, this is what you need to do to accomplish this, or things like that. Just basic advice to people on how to accomplish things like that. So it wasn't racing; it was just something like that. And I was excited to do those videos because I always like to give advices to people, like to tell how. Because originally I came from poor family, from small town where we had. I would get a chocolate, once a month, just a piece of chocolate, because we don't have enough money.
Right.
Now to where I achieved it, I like to tell people that there's a way to do it. You want to like do it. You just want to have it. No, not want to have it. It's like you have to.
You have to go hard.
Hard enough. Basically, you have to want it hard enough.
Yeah.
And you can achieve anything. So
I get you.
That's what we started with, not the racing.
Yeah.
And we came to the dealership. I showed the business. I explained how I started the business. It was doing very, very good. But then I started having all kinds of people messaging me, hey, we will promote your YouTube. Pay us a couple bucks, $200. We'll promote it for you. A lot of views. You'll get monetized, things like that. I'm like, I paid some guy online, I can't remember, like a couple $100. Like he said, we had like 800 subscribers. Overnight, we got to 4,000. I'm like, that's crazy. That's so easy, man.
Yeah.
But then I understood that was a fake subscribers.
It would have been different if it was real.
He gave me, like we were working so hard to build that YouTube channel to 800 followers. We just, 3 months, 4 months, however long it took. It started going. We started having nice views, and this guy messed it up.
Dang.
So he gave us all those bots, some fake subscribers, fake views, and it started jumping from 4,000 subscribers all the way to like
negative something.
Negative 5,000.
So
I'm like,
How do you get negative
and then
5?
I'm like, man, I'm giving up.
I've never heard.
And we did give up.
I've never heard of the negative.
Our videos.
5,000?
It was you look at your YouTube channel, it says negative 5,000 subscribers. Like, what the fuck is that, man?
And then like after that, bro, every video we put out was just for nothing. He gave us fake likes and everything, bro.
Yeah, so we started doing nice content still, continue, right? But those videos would get fake likes, then we'll have 100,000 likes. Tomorrow you wake up, there's like 1,000 likes. It's just jumping back and forth. So we got tired of it and we're like, I just gave up.
Yeah, we stopped in February. I remember the last video we made, it was the GTR versus the Hellcat with Hassan. It was like a 4-minute video.
Yeah.
And then after that, we just stopped and because it was just so demotivating, bro. We were putting all this content out for nothing.
YouTube is going like, we wake up in the morning and there's like 100,000 views and 5,000 additional subs. Next day, it's negative. You're like, man. So we gave up on YouTube, man.
So what happened to that account?
So we
still have it.
Yeah, we still have it. It's
Oh.
just pointless to post on it now. But we
Like
were
a burner.
Yeah, but like
It's got 37,000 subs now.
but it's not real.
Yeah, it's probably
it's probably
fakeness.
got like maybe 10,000 real subscribers.
Negative
Like,
37,000.
Negative. But
Man, I was shocked when I see negative, and I'm like, and I didn't tell him I paid the guy.
Yeah.
He thought that we got those followers, subscribers, like
something blew up or
organically.
something. Yeah.
He was so happy, like jumping, bro. We got 5,000 subs overnight, bro. We're doing a great job. We're killing with the social media. he's so happy. I'm like, should I tell him or should I not?
You did tell me. I was like, bro.
Yeah, I told him, and he was like, bro, don't do that, man. That's so fucked up. So we gave up a little bit, and then
Yeah, we gave up, and then how long did we stop for?
so I think we stopped it for like six months.
The whole summer of 2023. Yeah, the whole summer of 2023.
We were still recording stuff.
We
but
made like
never
funny
posting.
videos.
We made funny videos. We also record some races with the YGTR.
Yeah, we were just posting reels.
Yeah,
reels.
yeah, yeah.
We started posting reels, and they start blowing up like
The shorts
crazy.
on YouTube.
On IG.
At the time it was YouTube because the Artist Fast IG, we made that in like October, bro, or November.
Yeah.
Oh,
that
that's
was
right,
that was gonna
that's
be my
right.
next question. Like, when did y'all start the YouTube you have now?
Okay, so first it was called Arts Exotics at the time, and we would post the funny because if you go to our Facebook and scroll down, it's just funny videos of like just funny like middle-aged dad videos, and they like they would do good. They would get like 30K views. It was just him reacting to something funny, but we would post shorts. We had like 500 subs, and so one day Hassan came to you. He's like, bro, I'm thinking about buying Whistling Diesel's twin turbo R8. You know Whistling Diesel?
Yeah.
So Hassan, just to tell everybody,
That's the one you raced, right?
Hassan is the 18-year-old kid that is friend with my nephew. So my nephew worked with me as a salesman at Auto Palace. Hassan is like, I need a job. Can I come work with you in the sales at Auto Palace? So he's 18-year-old kid, starts the job. First month, he kills everybody, destroying everybody. Not killing like a physically, killing like selling cars. He destroyed everybody. So top sales used to sell like 20 cars. He came first month, he sold 37 cars.
Oh, okay, got you.
And he made stupid amount of money first month. So he made like 20 grand or something like that first month. 18-year-old kid.
Damn.
And 2 months later, he's like, I wanna. But he also worked 7 days a week, like
Every
open
day.
to close every day, 7 days a week. None of the salespeople would do that. They just did not have that much motivation, and he was so hungry to make that money. So 2 months later, 3 months later, I bought the GTR, and I gave him that GTR to drive just for free.
Damn.
Because he was top sales. I gave him motivation. So we recorded video of that GTR, right?
Yeah.
We recorded of him. So he basically drove that GTR for like 4 months for free, and we sold it. So I just bought it, kind of resell it, but at the same time while we're selling it, he can drive it for free, enjoy it. So 18-year-old kid driving 2020 Nissan GTR 50th anniversary.
Yeah, nice.
So he was really happy. We recorded videos. Then he's like, man, we sold GTR. He's like, man, I found this Audi R8 Whistling Diesel is selling. That's the day we got like big on YouTube.
Dude, like we weren't even expecting it. I was like, yeah, we'll just go film it. Because we were sitting in his office, and I was like, I'll just record it, bro.
He got money. He made a lot of money during like 6 months while he was working there.
So he bought his R8?
Yeah, so in the YouTube video.
Yeah, I bought it. Basically.
Yeah, he bought it, yeah.
So I bought it, and I did the same deal with GTR. I bought it. I gave him a Whistling Diesel cash, like cashier's check. Bought it outright and gave that R8 to Hassan to drive it.
That's crazy.
At the same time, I wanted that car. So I wanted that car for content.
Yeah.
But when the car came in, we recorded the video how they actually went and picked it up. That video blew up on YouTube.
Our first video ever on Arts Exotic channel. And I'm like, bro. And like we got monetized off that first video. I'm like, bro, this is it right here.
We just started new YouTube because the old one we no longer use.
This was in October.
Yeah, October of 23, we started new YouTube. We bought that Whistling Diesel R8. And that first video blew up to like 180,000 views.
It has 200,000 now.
Yeah. It's like in like 7 days, it's got 150,000 views or something. We got monetized right away with new YouTube channel. And then we see money
with
coming.
No negative subscribers. The real deal.
Yeah, the real deal. And then after that video blew up, he's like, bro, I'm going to make a new IG. Because we were already posting reels of the white GTR. And like, bro.
The reason I made a new IG because my old one got hacked.
Yeah,
by
his
somebody.
old one got messed up too.
And after it got hacked, I I got it back maybe a week later, but they already messed up so much things. They started sending messages to all the followers. Hey, send me 500. I'll give you $5,000 back and trading and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just fake stuff. And after that, when I got it back, it didn't get any views. So I decided it's not working anymore. I gotta get a new one. So the new one is Artist Fast IG, blew up like crazy because we start putting out really good content in there.
Man, you've been blowing up crazy too. Like in that short amount of time, it blew up like crazy.
Yeah,
all of the social, YouTube, Instagram, all the call outs, everything, man. It's been working. It's been doing really good, you know? And that's why you're on the podcast.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy, bro, because I mean, it's crazy. No one is doing what we're doing, but like anyone could do it. Like you can buy, because we use the GoPro 360. Great camera, by the way. And just people use it, but like you don't ever see like a 2,000 horsepower GTR, like 1,500 horsepower GTR, like smoking bikes or like, so it was just like perfect for our niche, bro. Like so perfect.
Yeah.
And like the white
I'll-
GTR is like what blew everything up on IG.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Yeah, that's because it's not like we created. It's not like we put a GoPro on the car just to make a content. We put a GoPro on the car just to record the fun we have, and it started blowing up. So we did not intentionally create that content for people to see. We made that content just like recording ourselves, having fun, and watch it, and later put it on online. And that's what actually works online. You do something you love, and if you do it properly, some people will take longer to blow up. Some people will take faster. Depends on like what they do. So it's just you just have to do it. Like just have to like what you do and just do it, and that's it.
Just a
It
matter of
works.
time.
Yeah, matter of time. Like consistency is the key.
Yeah. So I know you mentioned right now that you race bikes, right? Is there a fast bike in Ohio that you haven't raced, or is there a fast bike that you have raced that?
Man, I dust them all. Easy, man. Easy. Those bikes are nothing, man. I'm joking, guys. No, here's the thing. I'll tell you a story. When I first got my white GTR, I posted that, it's 1,500 horsepower GTR, and a lot of bikers started calling me out. They're like, man, let's race for money. But I'm like, easy. You know, I have ego. I'm gonna race for money. I mean, I'm gonna dust them all, man.
Yeah.
Just come out, right? There's two bikes. There's a fully built ZX10, and there was a BMW some 1000.
Yeah, S1000.
S1000 RR also built. So those guys are like 1,000. Let's try a race 1,000. So if I lost, I gotta pay out $2,000 to them. If they lost, they pay out $2,000 to me. So it's like a $2,000 race.
Yeah.
And I just got the GTR. I didn't get a chance to even race anybody, and I didn't get a chance to get used to it or anything. Guys are cool dudes. No problems. We meet up. You know, set up the cash bet and everything. And I underestimated those dudes. I thought I will smoke the shit out of them, man.
Yeah.
And we start racing. The BMW missed a gear, so he lost. And the ZX10 actually was really good, and he took off. But then GTR started acting. I just got the car, and it's acting up. So they're like, bro, it's not our fault. We can't, like, GTR is acting up, you gotta pay out.
Yeah.
I don't like excuses.
Yeah.
Like, if my car doesn't work, I broke it or whatever happened, I lost. You know,
Yeah.
so I pay out to the guy that's won the race, and the second one I didn't pay me anything, so end up like broken even. I only had to pay out $1,000 because the other guy missed a gear.
Yeah.
So after that, like I took it more serious because I underestimated those guys. I thought that they're nothing, man. I can beat them easy. Like line up, let's go, whatever money, you know.
Yeah.
And
was that your first fast car you had?
First one.
Okay.
First fastest GTR I ever had is the white one. And it was acting up because when I bought it, it was actually, it was built in 2018 and I got it in like 2021, I believe, something like that. So the guy before me, he had some miles on it. So he used it pretty hard.
Yeah.
So when I bought it, it needed refresh. And I didn't know nothing about that. I just bought it and started racing. And then I just took my white GTR to workhorse. That was a good ass decision, man. Because
That's it,
originally was built in at Ivy Tune, so it's in New Jersey. It's a good shop. I'm not saying they're a bad shop. It's just the car already outlasted its life for like 3 years, beating on it by previous owner, and I didn't know any better. I thought, it's a fresh build. It wasn't fresh build, so I took it to workhorse. They fully refreshed that GTR. That's when I started dusting everybody, man.
Damn.
The car came in fully rebuilt, fresh, no bullshit, no glitches. You step on it, it goes. I smoked all the bikes in the city, man.
In Ohio.
Yeah.
Damn.
Everybody. But again, there might be faster bikes. They just never came out. Or there's a couple turbo Busas are calling me out, but I'm like, let's go. As soon as I say let's go, they're like, my bike is not ready.
Oh my god! But the gray one's faster than the white one, right?
Yeah, gray
Oh,
one has got 2,000 horsepower to the wheels.
Damn. And that
So that's this right here. It's also built by Workhorse.
yeah.
So how I end up buying this, I wasn't looking for another GTR. The white one broke down, right? And I miss it. I'm like, man, I gotta... And then this guy posting it online on social media, on Facebook, Brandon... last name I can't remember.
Mills.
Brandon Mills. He spent like 600,000 on this GTR.
This one?
Yes. I mean,
Did you buy it like this?
Yeah, I bought it like that. So
There's a lot of carbon fiber.
so you would think, oh, 600,000, that's a lot of money to for a GTR. But here's the thing. He bought it, I believe it was just like bolt-ons, maybe 600, 700 horsepower. He spent like 130 grand to build it to push 1,400 horsepower or close to 15, right? Mm-hmm. That's 150 right there, plus the car. He broke the car, fixed it. I mean, not right away. In a little time passed, he drove it, raced people, broke the car, spent another 100 plus grand on fixing it, making it a little higher horsepower. I think it was like 1,700 or 16. Then he broke that again. After that, he decided to go all in and spend like 200 plus on building a 2,000 horsepower. It's not cheap to build GTR, man.
That's crazy.
So he spent that kind of money, and before he even did the performance on the car, he fully stripped down the car to the ground and fully repainted. So this is a custom G-Wagon, something G63 desert gray or something like that gray. I don't know. I can't
Looks
remember.
awesome. Looks badass.
Yeah, so that paint job with carbon fiber cost him like 50 grand on top of the build. So right there, 300,000 just in making a 2,000 horsepower car. Before that, he spent more money fixing it a couple times because he broke it. Total in the car, he had over 600,000. And I believe it because I already have in my white GTR over 250,000.
Yeah.
It's only 1,500 horsepower.
Yeah.
So
What did you get it for?
white GTR.
No, this one.
Oh, this car, 200,000.
Okay. You saved the headaches and everything though.
Yeah. So as soon as I got it, I still took it to Workhorse right away and spent another 20 grand just to fully refresh it. Not refresh the engine, but like go over the car, retune it. Maintenance, put new tires, new wheels on the back because it was on the 17s right there.
Yeah.
So I put 15s on it just to make it perfect. I don't want... The thing is that when I race somebody and the car doesn't work properly, it's a loss. Like I can't say and make excuses. Say,
An excuse, yep.
Hey, my car didn't work today. Let's rerun. I can't. So I take a loss, I lose money.
Yeah.
Did you watch 650 IB race or no?
Who?
650 IB?
You're gonna have to tell him who
He's
it
a
is,
biker.
bro.
He has one of the fastest Busas in the country. It's not turbo. It's like a all
Yeah, NA.
yeah,
Fully
NA,
built.
but it's fully built. It's 1,600 cc. It's like a fully carbon fiber bike, $70,000 bike.
Damn.
So when I race him with this GTR, I had 275s in the back, the tires. I just put 325s now.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I had 275s and I had no traction. Few races I lost because I was spinning too much. But again, I'm accepting the loss because I was spinning. It's the same thing if you go to a fight, you get knocked out, and you say, "Oh, I'm stronger than this dude," but he got lucky. He got a lucky punch, and he knocked me out.
Or
Same-
like if you're underweight.
Yeah, so I'm like, man, if I'm spinning, I'm not winning, you know.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Again, the thing is that there's a few other races I won because he said that he went in a limp mode. Again, it's the same thing. I
Yeah,
won
yeah,
because
yeah.
you did not know how to operate your bike. You
Yeah.
put it in a limp mode by accident. You lost the race. Same thing with me. Like I couldn't grip. I spun out. I lost the race. The one more race we did, he lost again because he said he didn't take it seriously. He was just playing.
He got dusted.
He got smoked like
he
crazy.
got
So
drug.
Damn.
now what I did, so there will be no excuses. Absolutely, guys, you must watch because make sure you guys subscribe, follow because we have 650 IB has the fastest
He has an
H2 in the country. Also, it's fully
Damn.
built, supercharged, 350, 600 horsepower bike.
It's a nice bike.
Damn.
It's faster than H2R. So we are gonna line up. That's why I put bigger tires on the back. This way I don't have excuses. He doesn't have excuses. And I know that I'm faster, man.
Yeah. And you're racing them with the gray one.
Yes.
Ooh.
Gray one, yes.
Shit.
Just the day that we raced, like, we should have, like, well, one, we should have prepped the car, but, like, it was just really bad communication. Like, I was flagging really bad, and, like, there was times where 650 IB would jump, but at the same time, like, it wasn't just him. Like, I was flagging really bad. Like,
Yeah.
I will admit
You
to
see
that.
another thing, like when I all the races I post, I always flag on myself.
Yeah.
So I can control when to take off.
Anticipate.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
with IB, he's like, man, I can't be on the left side from you. I gotta be on the right side from you. So I kind of have to. In the car, you can't really see much to the right. You
Yeah.
can see to the left because you're on the left side.
Yep.
So I gotta watch him flagging. Make sure I'm taking off on time. So that wasn't as good of a race, but it's all fun. I'm not taking it too serious. No big deal. A lot of people start talking trash online, man, and you finally got beat. You finally got dusted. You were 650 IB, and then some other dudes. 650 IB is bullshit, man. He can't race. He's jumping. I'm like, man, come on, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, no, 650 IB is a really, really cool guy. Like,
Yeah,
there's
really
a
cool
difference
guy.
between talking shit and then, like, bro, some people take it so seriously. And I respect it because they're about it. Like the people at Workhorse, for example, they're about it. They race, bro. Like, I hear stories. But, like, some people take it so seriously to where it's, like, death threats and money and, like, stuff. Like, bro,
you
it's
think
not that deep, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you think it's a fair race though? Like a bike versus a car? Or not really?
It's
no.
I don't think.
Because it weighs nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
it weighs nothing, yeah.
And you could put less money in the bike than a GTR, you know?
Yeah, for sure. That's why it's all for fun. And I'm not taking it too seriously. If there's money on the line, we'll take it serious. If we lost, we lost. But most of the time we won. Even on the Lambo, man, we won money.
Yeah.
There's this dude with the vet. He was talking shit. Like, man. But I know, like, I talked to a few people. They're like, man, his vet is like 650 horsepower. And he said he's 1,000. And he's calling me out for $2,000 online.
There's a lot of vets like that.
And so we dusted him. But then Dan Rue sent his grandma with the vet, and we dusted. Dan Rue, bro, your grandma doesn't know how to ride, man. No, I'm joking, man. So we had the fun with Dan Rue. Like, we called him out multiple times. He didn't want to. So he's racing mostly Mopar guys, right? He just didn't want to do a lot of GTR on GTR crime.
Yeah, he did.
Which
Yeah.
I understand. You know, I respect that. Like, it's not a big deal. To me, I don't take it seriously. I would run anybody. Doesn't matter. But Dan Rue, that's his way of doing things. That's totally fine. Like, I'm not.
Yeah.
But we still were making fun of him. Like, calling him out
like
and
crazy. Like I was going crazy, but like, dude, he's so cool. Like,
he's so cool. Yeah,
he took it like he knows like it's all like just bullshit.
he
like,
took it like a champ, man. He was commenting, bro, I love it. I love the call outs, man. Things like that. That's what true championship is. Like when you understand, because he knows that we are not seriously like talking shit. We're like, you know, having fun. But a lot of people in the comments took it more serious than him.
Yeah.
they took it like we're calling them out.
Yeah.
And they don't even have a car, man.
Yeah.
every time it's always people with no
It's
car.
always people with no car and no bike. They are really pissed off, man.
Would you race him with like another car of yours, like the Viper? Or
Oh yeah, he actually said he would like to race a Viper. Yeah, so it will be fun.
That'd be-
Viper is fast, man. It's fast. I like this thing. It's funny and fast. So freaking. But it's manual, so it's so much harder to shift fast than versus GTR.
versus the sequentials?
Yeah, if you put
Yeah.
sequential, it's so much easier. But this one is actually manual.
Yeah.
So GTRs, you don't even have to shift. It's Motec tune. You just drop the gears and then it shifts on the red line it and shifts. Red line and shifts.
Yeah.
With Viper, it's a little harder. Plus, it's rear wheel drive. So GTR is all wheel drive, so much easier to operate. But with this Viper, I was shocked. Like this is Calvo built.
It's a Calvo Viper.
built. Yeah. So if you've heard of Calvo, they kind of figured
One of the
Vipers
best.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So being a rear wheel drive, this car handles like nothing else. I can't even explain how it handles. So I'm like, how did you even come up with this? Like, how were you able to figure this out to where this rear wheel drive car handles like it's fully all wheel drive and not even swirling on the road on the freeway? You step on it, it hooks and goes.
It has so much. With the Motec has so many sensors. It got, traction control. It has dampening. It has a lot of sensors on the whole car. It's like all of them are like a domino. Boom, boom. They're all like playing the same role.
That's what he said, man. He said keep the 18 psi in the back, and I think he said 30 in the front, and you are set.
Yep.
And because I never owned a muscle car, American muscle car before, and I never even thought about buying one. But then we start doing a lot of content. I'm like, which other content car will be fun? I'm like, I think Viper will be the funnest car. So I'm like, I started looking at Vipers, and then I seen this one at Chicago Motor Cars. They always have cool cars. There's a guy, Sebastian, man, really good dude. I called him. He worked out really good deal with me. And when I got it, I fell in love with it. It was it's like a driver's car. At the same time, it's this raw driving experience, raw engine noise. Like it's just totally different experience. It's like a exotic of muscle cars.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's a good way to put it. Honestly, that's the first time I heard that. On the podcast.
It's clearly exotic. Like if you drive a Mustang or Corvette or things like that, they are fun, fast. But when you jump in this it's got like 8.4 V10. So versus let's say V8 Mustang or V8 Vet, they build them, they make them fast. But this is like a totally different experience.
Different level.
The torque is ridiculous. It feels faster than this.
Yeah, it feels like
it feels
that,
way faster than that just because of the torque.
Because of raw torque, it's like ba 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 ba, and you just don't
it's
even
so
like.
crazy, bro. It's so crazy.
So did you buy it already built with
Yes.
Calvo, or you sent it to Calvo?
So I bought it built already, and I actually now I learned from my experience. When you buy a built car, you just call the shop, ask them what's the miles was on the car before when they built it, and what's the miles on the car now. So you kind of see how many miles the previous owners put on the car, and from the date of the build. And he's like, this guy, he was honest. He's like, I have not seen this car for a couple of years in the shop for service or anything like that. But I'm like, I verified the mileage. There was just a couple hundred miles difference from the day he built it. So I'm thinking the guy probably built it and never even ran it hard or drove it or anything. And I've seen so many people build their cars and not using them what they build them for.
Yeah.
I see so many people spend so much money on the car, and all they do is just wipe dust off them and just keep them in the garage.
You think
So I don't do that, man.
they're scared? You think they're scared? Too much power?
They might be scared. They might be just never experienced the power of the car. They got scared and they're like, I don't know. Or they have plans may change. You know, they may have a child in the family. Like there's a lot of dudes that, you know, single dudes build car, boom, boom, boom. It takes a while to build a car, a year, sometimes couple of years. So if this took a year to build, and his wife got pregnant, for example, right? He's like, man, I have a kid now. I don't want to drive fast. I've seen so many people actually selling their cars because of that.
Yeah.
So when I picked up this car, I put it on a lift at my shop at the Auto Palace to just make sure that you know, there's no oil leaks to go over the car. Car was like spanking new.
Nice.
There's no dust underneath.
Nice.
Tires are brand new. Like when you buy fast cars, usually tires are worn pretty good. Even if they're brand new, you can see the burnouts and stuff like that. These tires were brand new, like the car never seen burnouts. Underneath, not a single drip of oil. Super clean underneath, no dust. And when I called Antonio Calvo, he's like, man, these cars, you can beat on them. They're made for that.
Damn.
GTR is a little more
Sensitive.
yes.
Yeah.
I love GTRs, but they're more... This year, he said, man, you can just beat on it so hard and they'll take it. And I was beating on it, to be honest.
Yeah.
And it taking it easy.
ACR? Or is it ACR?
This is GTS.
GTS. Got you.
Yes.
When did you get the Aventador?
Aventador, I got it in 23, I think, right? Or 22?
Recently.
22. 22.
Winter of 22. It was like
winter
November or
22.
something. So how I ended up buying Aventador S is originally I had Aventador SV. I bought it during COVID times when prices went tanked like crazy on everything.
Yeah.
You know, world was shut down.
Yeah.
And at that time, like
Everything was good to buy. Even
it was
crypto.
perfect
Even
time.
crypto.
Yes, it was perfect time. So I got that SV. I put 10,000 miles. I'm not gonna say how much I paid for it and how much I sold, but I made stupid money on it, selling it after COVID with additional 10,000 miles on the car.
Damn.
So a lot of times you lose money on exotic car, but again, it's how much really you paid for it and how many miles you put on it. So that car I was driving like crazy. I put 10,000 miles in like a year and a half.
Damn.
On the Aventador SV. It was also a roadster. I fell in love with that car.
That car was crazy.
The only reason
bro.
I sold it because prices went up like stupid. If not that, I would still keep it.
That's the rose gold one you first.
No, that was the Huracan. This is the gold one.
Oh, got
So
you.
Which
before
we're
that,
gonna buy.
I had-
We're gonna buy the SV back. I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, as soon as YouTube kicks in like crazy.
Yeah, but it was all gold roadster. It was awesome. I love that car.
Yeah.
He
So-
had a Huracan before the SV.
Yeah, before SV, I had Huracan, and so when prices went up like crazy, I'm like, why don't I just sell it and buy something else later because I can make money now. And then I sold it fast.
Yeah.
During COVID times, like prices were skyrocketing on everything. So I sold it fast, made profits, and then I bought this one right there. And I kind of, at first I didn't like it because it was all stock.
Yeah.
So Aventador, you must have exhaust. If you don't have exhaust, the car is driving like Honda Civic.
He's not wrong.
It drives
Hey,
like...
yours is really loud. Like
It's really loud.
It's loud as hell.
So the feeling of exotic, you have to have that feeling of exotic car. And only way to have that feeling is to get exhaust. The number one exhaust, I tried different exhausts on the Aventador before. Number one on the market is Gintani, man. Gintani is the deal. Yeah, there's other competitors that are decent, that sounds pretty good, but they are not as high pitch as Gintani. Gintani is giving you like Formula One feeling.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
insane,
I
man.
never knew. I didn't think that V12 because like all the other exhausts he had, like Rift, Like Rift, Capristo, and like FI are like super deep, thunderous Aventador sounds.
Yeah.
Gentani is like, it is crazy. It's a completely different
Titanium?
car.
Is it titanium?
No,
titanium?
No, it's
that's Rift.
Titanium is Rift, but this Gentani they make it off of what?
Inca now?
I'm not sure. I don't know what it is. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, it's not titanium. It's like a I don't know, man.
Stainless? No.
Stainless, probably. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it sounds freaking sick.
If you
though,
want to
anyway.
change someone's life, bro, you take them out in that car. Like, it's just an experience. Like, it's fast too. People don't get it. Like, there's a bunch of videos of that car losing, like, to the E30 and stuff. That's like one of our most viral videos. But that car is stupid fast. But like, you don't need to go fast. Like, that's a car you go if like cars for different moods, like you always say.
Yeah. So when you're making the videos, did you start them off with losing on purpose?
Bro, that's the thing. You don't lose on purpose.
Oh, got you.
No,
But that car was fast though, the E30.
Oh yeah.
It's actually a LS swap, and it's a twin turbo.
Oh,
So it's a twin turbo Corvette engine in the E30. Imagine that E30 is only 2,000 pounds, and it's got 700 plus horsepower in the car.
Yeah.
Twin turbo or single turbo, I can't remember. But that car is easily pushing 750. But this car right here is pushing also 750 or 800 to the crank, right? Maybe 650 to the wheels. So if you compare that E30 versus this, E30 weighs half of what this car weighs.
Yeah.
So same horsepower, but weight is half of the car of the Aventador.
Yeah.
That's why he was dusting me like crazy. And
Yeah.
and people are like, oh, that's the power of BMW M3, or that's the power of E30.
Oh.
Bro, that's not power of E30, man. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. This is power of a less swapped engine, man.
Ooh, that's right, man. And let's swap.
Someone about
Let's
to get
not-
it.
yeah, so people just don't know. They have no idea. I just didn't know that there's a lot of people that have no idea how this works, like the tune, the swaps, the power weight to ratio, like the turbo kits and the builds on the cars. People have no idea. Again, it's not a problem. I personally did not know as much before myself until I got into it deeper.
Yeah.
But that's what makes it more fun. People that don't know commenting, it goes viral. They hate on you.
Easy peasy.
It goes viral. Yeah. So
yeah. Do you think if it would have had the BMW engine, it still would have beat you or not?
I mean, if
He said,
I don't think so, because unless they have fully built BMW E30, they have originally E30 they have 2.7 inline 6. So those are pretty strong engines. You don't even need to build it internally. You just put ARP head studs on it, put a upgrade head gasket and things like that, then throw a turbo kit on it. That car will keep up with the stock engine and turbo kit with the Aventador. So you would think that car is only in line 6, right? 2.7. But again, you got the boost on there. This is naturally aspirated. You put a boost on any car, it's gonna beat. I mean, not every single car, but it's gonna be faster than the natural aspiration. So even that Miata, did you see that Miata, the blue one convertible that beat the Aventador?
That video is hilarious.
That
bro.
video has got 36 million views on Facebook and something like that.
yeah.
The E30.
Basically a lot of. So that Miata is originally they come with 1.6. This one is bored out to 1.8 and it's got single turbo. So originally the turbo is smaller, I think he said, but he put a bigger turbo on it. He built the engine, internals are forged, so that car able to pour out higher horsepower with a bigger turbo. I think from maybe 200 horsepower, he pushed out like 450. But the car again weighs like
nothing.
yeah, it's maybe and it's got it out. Like there's no seats on the back, like there's no passenger seat, there's nothing, no interior, no dash. He just have a little cluster in there. So that car weighs maybe 1,500 pounds. So 450 horsepower in a 1,500 pound car beats Aventador that's
Yeah.
naturally aspirated,
Yeah,
and
it's all
it's
the-
4,000 pounds.
It's all the power to weight, man. That's it.
Yeah, and
Power to
it's pretty,
weight. Yeah.
it's pretty understandable. And he smoked me like crazy. There's other Mustangs, there's other Camaros that are also, got boost, and they beat me like crazy.
Yeah.
And people are still, oh, that's the power of the Camaro, or that's the power of the Mustang. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Well, you twin turbo the Aventador?
Man.
Yeah, you see, the thing is that I would love to twin turbo Aventador, but the thing is that it's
Like-
cost a lot of money. It's cost almost the price of the Aventador.
Yeah.
To,
From who?
Gentani, UGR, and then there's some other small shops in America that do twin turbo Aventadors. But UGR is like the biggest one, and it's like, bro, their SVJ that's twin turbo. It's 1.7 million, and the kit is $1 million.
Damn.
Yeah.
So for me to make if I put a twin turbo kit on this car with stock internals on the engine and stock transmission, maybe upgraded clutch, I'll cost around 250 to 300,000 to push close to 1,000 wheels. You'll still get smoked by a Mustang
Yeah.
that have 50 grand in it.
Yeah.
So what's the point? Put all that money to push 1,000 horsepower on the Aventador,
Yeah.
because the Aventador is not made to race boosted cars like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, GTR right there is fast. That's it. I know. If I want to just have fun, race some stock cars or like boosted cars, that's plenty. And it's really fast. You don't even the power of the car is so like, I can't even explain how it is, but it's really fast. It's like 0 to 62.8, right? It's pretty fast for a big car like this. The sound is amazing. The just drivability is amazing.
It turns heads like crazy
Road
too.
presence,
heads
bro.
like
Road
crazy.
presence, it's like main character type shit.
Yeah.
Spending that kind of money on a turbo kit, I think is just, man, it's ridiculous.
Now
I
you don't think it's worth it, pretty much.
Yeah, but I would definitely make that car 1,500 horsepower, but you gotta spend 500 plus on it.
Yeah.
So that's a big difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a big
It
difference.
definitely turns heads though. Versus this one, would turn more heads like just pulling up than this one, right? Like any event.
Yeah. So if you go to a car meet where there's a lot of kids that car enthusiasts, they will probably jump all over the GTR so much more than Aventador.
Yeah.
But if you go to a high-end car meet where there's luxury cars, yeah, Aventador will turn a lot of heads. But man, if you go to a nice restaurant, you go in an Aventador. You don't go in a fast GTR. Right?
Yeah,
You go to a little party or club, wherever you go. You take Aventador.
The country
you pull
club.
up. Yeah, country club. You're gonna take a Viper.
Yeah.
Man.
I seen it, man. I seen it. I was like, damn, it's nice. Really nice. Nice
Yeah.
area. Nice area. Nice house, man. It's awesome.
Thank you, man. Thank
know?
you. Yeah, it's took a while to build all that and work hard. It doesn't come up overnight. A lot of people want to get rich overnight. Like I give some advices to people, and they're like, that's boring. That takes too long. I want to get rich tomorrow. I'm like, you gotta do something you really love continuously, and then eventually it will spark, and somebody will you'll get noticed by somebody, or eventually whatever you do will become bigger than just a hobby. It will become your actual business. But people don't want to do that. They just want to like either stay poor all life, just continuously working their jobs, and not even trying. Like you gotta do something continuously. Consistency is the key, and then eventually it will blow up.
So tell us, who are you calling out next?
Man, who are we calling out? We called everybody, I think, no?
I would say like Boosted Lucky, but like Damaru's all over him already, bro. Like we don't gotta do that.
Yeah, so my actually I really want to rerun IB as soon as he's ready, but he's making excuses. IB, come on, man, be a man, show up. So he's making a lot of excuses. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
No, we definitely need to rerun his 650, not 650, his
H2.
Busa. And then we need to do, so we need to rerun his Busa, smoke the shit out of it, and then come back and do the same thing to his H2 because he's posting all over internet, that all over my IG, everywhere, even on YouTube, that his H2 will dust my GTR no matter what, spinning or not. Like
Damn.
I want to show that the GTR is actually faster. So that's my number one priority right now. But he also said there's a few guys in Florida that are fast.
Bikes?
Bikes, yeah. All the bikes wanna line up, and I like to race bikes. It's just fun, you know.
Yeah,
It's just so exciting.
There's
Like,
nothing. There's not a lot of fast cars in Columbus. Like there's some, but like
you see, there's a lot of cars that are fast, but they are taking it too serious. Like they don't want to lose,
Oh, yeah.
and they're like, "Oh, you're too fast for me." Man, I can run on a lower map. You know, let's just set up something. You know?
I can go slower.
I can, I can just, because my lowest map is like 1200 horsepower. So I can run you on the lowest map. Let's just talk. And they're like, no, I don't know what I'm saying. Like, I'm a man. Come on. This is for fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Anybody else besides the bikes?
So there's another guy actually in Indiana.
what's his name?
Is
Brandon Lawson.
Lawson Automotive. He owns a shop that's building fast cars too. He has a Huracan or R8. What does he
I thought it was a GTR.
He has a black GTR, and he also have a, I think, R8 or Huracan that's fast. So he's the guy that I really wanna show because he's acting like he owns the shop. He's fast. He will beat anybody. He's acting like you're nothing. Like your GTR is too slow for me.
Yeah.
Well, there's only so much you can do with the fast GTR. You can't put all that power to the ground. It's just hard.
People don't understand that. Like every comment on our post, bro, is like, "Oh, run it on map 9, run it on map 8." Like, bro, it's so hard. Like even in the 1,000 horsepower cars, like a Mustang or like a Vet, it's hard to put that power down, bro. Like people just think that he's running around on 2,000 horsepower all day, every day, like Gabe Farrell when he broke his trans.
Oh yeah, so Gabe, man, Gabe, I'm gonna dust your ass, man. Your GTR is slow. I'm telling you, you're showing off, but I'm telling you, your GTR is slow. No, Gabe is cool dude also.
Yeah.
So he came to Columbus, Mexico.
Columbus, Mexico.
Yeah. So he came, and what's happened is, man, his GTR, he had half a tank of 93 in it, and he's like, I want to run you with E85. E85 gives you more power, right? So all day he was trying to run out of that 93 in his tank.
On
all
map
day.
9.
On map 9, he was just driving around town, beating on his GTR like crazy. Man, you do map 9 when you race. You don't do map 9 just taking off from the gas station.
That's what he did.
That's what he did. He's taking off from the gas station, taking a turn, hits the gas and breaks his transmission.
Damn.
Right before right after he filled up with 85, because all day he was running it really hard, beating on the car, ran out of the gas, put E85, pulls out of the gas station, spun out like crazy. In GTRs, you can't spin in a GTR. If you spin, you break transmission.
Yeah.
It's all-wheel drive. Like with the Viper, you can spin as much as you want. With GTR, you gotta have a proper setup for the power. So if you're spinning too much, you may break your transmission. Like that's the problem with those.
And they're
expensive,
bro.
man. 50 grand. Shep 5 is like 50, 60 grand for the transmission alone.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah,
crazy.
so he spun out, he broke his trans right before we was gonna race, man. We were about to go race, and he's like, man, I'll fix the car, come back and race you. So Gabe, your time is coming, man.
Shit.
So Danru, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, what about
maybe-
I think that's the most viral, right? Dan Ru's beef?
Yeah, everybody was talking about it a lot.
Yeah.
So Danru is will race Viper versus his GTR. I don't think I have any chances against his GTR in the Viper, but I still want to see.
Yeah.
You know, he may put it on a higher map and start spinning like crazy, and
Yeah.
I'll dust his ass.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's what's happened to me. I spun out and I lost.
Yeah.
Same thing in here. Like it's not all about the power in the car. It's also about how you handle the power, how you operate, how good of a driver you are.
driver, yeah.
Things like that. There's so many things that
Driver
comes-
mod.
Exactly, man. There's so many things comes to the to this game. It's not just pushing gas and go. It's all about the proper map. Like if your car is not sticking in the map 9, you gotta drop it down. If you drop down and I am on the higher map and I can handle it, then I will dust you.
Yeah. And then if he beats you in the Viper, you bring the gray one out.
Yeah. if he decide that he would want to do it, he just
Yeah.
didn't want to do a GTR versus GTR. But man, we met him in Texas 2K. The guy is so cool, man. Like I love people
He's
like
awesome.
that. You know,
He was
like,
awesome.
and he's like sense of humor.
Oh, yeah.
The way he talks, the way
He's a people's guy. He's a
easygoing.
people's guy.
People's guy,
Yeah.
100%.
He was
man.
about to leave, and he's like, "No, I'm gonna go check out your car." He was literally about to leave to go do the
Yeah.
podcast with Boosted Lucky.
Yeah.
But then he stuck around for a little bit.
Yeah.
Super cool guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro, I'm gonna dust your ass, man. But then I'm like, man, you're a really good guy. I'll leave you alone.
Nah, he's a really good guy, honestly. Yeah. He beat at another event, he beat that dude Demonology.
Man, he's
With-
slow,
with
bro.
the demon.
They raced
it
from a roll too.
Yeah, they
Is
raced from
it
a
the
roll,
black,
yeah.
Challenger?
Yeah, is it a
I've
170
seen
or no?
No, it's a black demon, and it's a built black demon.
Will's really good friends with Demonology. They raced a couple times.
What's up with this frustrated guy? He's acting like he's really, really frustrated in general.
Well, I heard he's beefing with.
You're talking about the Honda guy, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
frustrate EG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like he always frustrated. That's why maybe his IG is like called a frustrated.
Bro, him
you-
and Antonio are gonna set up like a huge race, and it's like a big deal. They're
Really?
like beefing hard, bro.
Antonio Workhorse?
Yeah, bro.
No way, I
I joined
didn't
their
know
IG
that.
live and watched.
Are you in on it?
No, I didn't even know that they
No, I'm
have-
saying, but
Yeah, I'm always on it. man.
Oh shit!
Easy. Yeah, man. If he's
It's not, he got a fast Honda, man.
I think he'll be frustrated when he line up with me.
He won't race. Well, he might race from a roll.
You
I don't
see,
know.
his car is fast on the track.
Yeah, on the track for sure.
It's when you talk about track and the street, it's totally different story, man. You can be really fast on the truck, but on the street you can be just the slowest guy.
Yeah.
Because you gotta know how to actually handle the streets. Plus, when you're on the track, you have proper tires for the track to handle the power and things like that. Track is, it's also. You also need to have skills. I think you may need more skills on the track than on the road. But when you get used to the track, it's hard to get used to the road, to the street.
They say on the street, a 800 horsepower car is beating the 1500, 2000 horsepower car.
Yeah, I believe that because again, you gotta the 800 horsepower car sticks right then, and when you have 1500, you as soon as you start spinning, you lose all those split seconds, maybe 2-3 seconds, and then you're just chasing. But if you're racing like 62 130, you after 130 you will beat and catch up and go faster. But before 130, let's say that guy already hit 130 and you just spinning all this time, then you're hitting. Yeah, it's just you gotta know how to operate your car on the street for sure.
Yeah. Have you put on a draggy?
On a drag
YGTR?
street?
The gray one.
On the YGTR we have, but not this one yet.
Yeah, not this one. Yeah.
Damn.
You see, I don't like track at all. I don't like it. I'm not sure why. The number one reason I think is if there was no people, I would probably go. I'm just like when I see a lot of people, I'm nervous. So if I'm nervous, I can't do things properly. So if I'm on the track and there's people on this side, they're all watching, like I'm like, but if I'm on the road, there's just nobody's watching you, just you yourself with few other dudes that you're actually comfortable. It's just everybody's different. I don't feel comfortable when there's so many people And I'm worried that what if I just mess up something and break the car and everybody will be like, oh, you know,
Yeah.
there's so many people. Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah. No, yeah. I'm saying, have you put it on the Draggy app? Like,
Oh, Draggy app.
yeah,
Okay,
that's what I meant.
I actually need to do that. I have a Draggy.
We did the white one.
White one, yeah.
The white one on the. Did you? I don't know if it's the highest map in that video, but it ran a 3.4. But that was when like he was getting new to the car. This one,
I
can,
think
fast.
I was doing map
60 to
7 on
130?
that.
60 to
Yeah,
this
130?
one can easily do like a.
probably something like that.
You gotta keep it on the low. You gotta keep it on the low, man. They're gonna be like, oh, I can smoke that car.
Yeah, this probably like. Maybe 5. I don't know. So there's one dude that
A lot of people lie about
purpose,
the Draggy
yeah,
on
yeah.
purpose.
They do that,
because they lie, and then they'll say, "Oh, well, my Draggy is this," and then they'll race you. All right, give me 5,000 because they beat you because they race for money. Yes, they do that a
Oh,
lot.
I see what you're saying now.
I seen that. I seen a lot of people do that. Yeah. You know, I'm not. I don't think we're not racing for money as much.
Yeah,
because
For content.
yeah, mostly
yeah.
for content. The thing is that those $5,000, even if I won and $5,000 is not gonna do much difference. Versus because people get so pissed off. You win the race, they're so hard to give up their money. They start hating on you. They start talk shit, like messing up the whole mood of the fun night.
Yeah,
So I like to come out, have fun with friends, people like who likes the type of stuff, racing and stuff, and not mess up the mood. That's my number one.
yeah.
Like I don't like to mess up mood. Like I like to have my cars and enjoy them instead of just have really every time I come out I'm worried like, oh, what if we lose or what if we win. Most of the time we race for fun, but there was maybe few races, 3-4 races we did for money, and dudes they were pissed off that they lost. Like it's just too much. Like, and plus it's probably their lost money, man. Like they lost their last couple grand.
Yeah.
They don't have as much anymore, or they did not have much. That this was the lost money that they thought they would win. They end up losing. They are absolutely going crazy.
Devastated, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is your fastest car, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about the build. Talk about what is done to it from front to back.
Yeah, man. So
Surprised you don't have a parachute on it.
It did. He took it off.
yeah, I took off the parachute because I don't take it to the track. So on the street, I don't think anybody will pull out parachute.
Oh, they
on the
have,
freeway.
man.
Game would.
Dude?
Game
Yeah, you
definitely
never
would.
seen it
On the freeway,
on
Yeah.
the street, on like the free, on the like the side. What is it called?
Alex did it in the Yellow
On the-
Performante.
Okay, so if you do it on the street where your street ends in like a mile or something,
yeah.
But if you do on the freeway, we do mostly freeway.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't like the streets, man. Streets are dangerous. Freeway where there's nobody, no traffic. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool. But again, man, the car is built. It's got 4.1 board out, forged internals, 68s. The turbos are 68s on it. Man, I don't know a lot about performance of cars myself. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not like a technically know all the
Everything.
details.
Yeah.
I know that it's Shep 5 trans. I know it's fully built by Workhorse. So I couldn't tell you what suspension it's got, or I
Yeah,
couldn't
yeah,
tell
yeah.
you what brand the pistons or rings or things like that. So I know as much as driving, but not as much as like
Nah, it's
actual
all good.
performance. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's got Motec tune, and I love it compared to some other tunes that I've seen. Motec, you can change maps on the fly. Like Viper has got Motec, but you can't change maps on the fly.
Why?
So I'm not sure. Maybe it's
I think it has something to do with the transmission, maybe because it's manual. It might.
maybe I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
probably,
So I
most
didn't ask
likely.
that question. I just asked Antonio, like, can I change the map on the fly? He said, unfortunately not. You gotta stop, turn the car off, and put it on higher map.
But this one has anti-lag, right?
Yeah, so this has anti-lag,
Yeah.
the GTR, and the Viper has anti-lag also. And I was wondering, how does anti-lag works on the manual transmission.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you.
So yeah, so I was first shocked. Like, how does it work? It works exactly the same as an automatic. You just press the cancel button on the cruise control, gas to the floor. You don't need to press in clutch at all. You just drive it around 60, 70 on the second gear. So second gear takes you can stay on the 70 miles on the second gear. Press launch control, gas all the way in, release it, and it just flies like crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, and I didn't know, like, and also has a on top of rolling launch control, it's got just a regular launch, like from the stop.
Yeah.
Dig launch. So same thing. You put the clutch in all the way, and you put the gas in all the way, both pedals in.
Got you.
At first, I was like, how do you do that? Because you gotta kind of, when you take off, you kind of release the clutch slowly.
Yeah.
In here, you just drop the clutch fast, and it takes off like
Well,
stupid.
isn't it like double clutching kind of when you're just pushed in and then you boom, right? Because you just let off the clutch.
Yeah,
And you're
so-
already like fucking.
Yeah, so you let off clutch and it just takes off so fast.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of cars. If you let off clutch fast, the car will cut off.
Yeah, bog.
You know,
yeah.
it's just you gotta slowly release the clutch to take off. I mean, this car is just, you just don't even worry. It just release the clutch fast.
Yeah.
And you push the gas in only all the way in when you have a launch activated.
Yeah.
So if your launch is not activated and gas all the way to the floor, it's just gonna rev it all the way to red line.
Yeah.
You mess up the car easy. But when launch is activated, it doesn't go all the way to red line. It stays in the, like close to the top. It's like brrr, and then boo, takes off. So it's just unbelievable how they built it. It's just crazy, man. They did calvo. When I got it, he's like, bro, do you know that they don't even call those cars wipers? They call them calvo build.
Calvo build, yeah.
They just call them calvo viper.
Calvo bikers, yeah.
Yeah, like they don't even call them Dodge Viper. They just call them calvo
Calvos,
viper.
like just Calvos.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
calvo. I'm
that's
like,
true.
man, that's. And I personally never thought that I would like it as much. Now I like it even more because you beat on it, it doesn't care. GTR is more
Sensitive.
sensitive. Yeah, that's a good word
Can
for
you
it.
can you give us your best like anti-lag sound?
Like
You just did it right now.
just make a sound of my,
Like the anti-lag,
myself?
yeah.
Shit, man, I don't know.
There, I'll do it for you.
Do it. You can do it.
Yeah, nah, he just did it.
Yeah, he did.
didn't know.
When it comes naturally to him, he'll do it.
Yeah.
So did I do it?
Yeah,
you did.
you
You're
just
like,
did
bah,
it
bah,
right
bah,
now.
bah. You did
Oh
so
yeah.
Yeah.
So like when you put gas, when you press gas all the way in, it's like it's not just staying on top. It's like
Boom.
gone.
Yeah.
That anti-lag is loud because the
Really
exhaust
loud,
is on the sides.
Yeah.
That one's loud too, but it's in the back. But like that one's like
It's
huge.
short. The headers, they're like right
Yeah,
there.
they're like
Yeah.
right there,
And
bro.
it's got when you inside the car, your window is down. The sound of the exhaust is like surround sound. It's like in a tunnel. Boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
That's totally like different compared to any of the cars because the GTR exhaust is in the back. You don't hear exhaust as much inside the car. This car, you roll the window down and you can hear it. Like it's it's like you buy a nice sound system, surround system for your house. You see it and it feels like it's the music playing around you. Same thing in here. It just sounds around you. And it's really, really deep, raw sound. Like I love it, man. It's just crazy. Again, it's just the exotic of the muscle cars.
What's the future for the YouTube? What's the future for the cars? If there's gonna be a new car to the
Yeah, man. We got the new car coming. So
you need more space. I'll tell you that right now.
So I got more cars, but they're not here because I park one at my mom's house, one at my sister's house.
Damn.
So there's one more coming, and
That's gonna be crazy, bro.
so that car, I'm not gonna say which car it is.
Oh,
I want to
damn.
reveal that car on the YouTube.
Yeah.
So that car is gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. It's
Crazier than
also
this?
Fast.
It's up there with
Up
that.
there, yeah. It's a different car. It's a totally different. I never had something like that before.
Damn.
It's coming, and I'm buying it not because of like a content. I'm buying it because this was another dream car for me, and at the same time, it's dream car for anybody.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
dream car for a lot of dudes. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just a car you want to have once in a lifetime.
Any like little hint?
Man, as soon as I give you just a little hint,
You probably already know it, bro.
Nah, I don't.
as soon as I give you a hint, you will.
Yeah, you'll
what it is.
know instantly.
Just wait a little bit because it's gonna be. I guarantee you, it will be more fun when you see it because it's fully built, stripped down car, also fully repainted, like a new paint. Under the hood, little hint for you: under the hood is all chrome.
Oh, shit.
It's polished chrome. It's like you can eat from that engine bay. Still have 1600 horsepower. You still have AC. You still have heat. It's also a manual transmission. So that car is gonna be crazy.
I thought, you know what's going to be crazy? I thought you were going to say, I'm just going to get a bike and whoop everybody.
You know, I still have my motorcycle license. I used
Really?
to ride, yeah.
Damn.
So I used to ride bikes, and then when I got my first fast car, like GTR, bikes no longer fun. They might be fun if you don't have a fast car.
Yeah.
Because you go fast in a bike, it gives you like this adrenaline. You go fast, you're screaming, yeah. You know, that's how I was when I got my first bike. You go on the freeway fast, you like in your helmet, scream to yourself, fuck yeah. That's how I was, man. I loved it because, you know, I just got my first bike. I was a CBR 600 and I got my license. I ride safe. Like I don't ride without helmet or without license, without
You don't fuck
insurance.
around, yeah.
Yeah, like this is important.
Yeah.
So when I step like on the throttle, like take off fast, I scream inside the helmet, hear myself screaming, enjoying it, this adrenaline and stuff. But when you try a car that's as fast as the bike, you don't think you want to ride bike anymore because with the car you can have sound, like a music in the car, AC, heat. If it's raining, you still. Yeah, it's hard to drive it in the GTR in the rain. You probably don't even want to try.
That's just because of the wheels, though.
You will slide and you will end up just going slow. You will slide like on the ice skating.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is with those tires. But still, man, it's so much more comfortable. You see it, you feel the speed, you feel it's more safer too because people see you on the bike, people don't see you. And just because I was riding myself, I go on the freeway, I watch in the mirrors all the time for bikes because a lot of times they just fly by. A lot of people that never rode bike, they don't pay attention to that.
Yeah.
They just drive, they just move lanes, they don't double check in the mirrors, they just move. That's why there are so many accidents with bikes on the road because people never had a bike and they don't understand like, yeah, they are going faster. They should not be going faster.
Yeah.
But still, you are as a smart person driving a car safe. You should pay attention. Like it's important.
Yeah.
So that's why I also had a T-Rex. I'm not sure if you know the T-Rex.
Yeah. The motorcycle.
Yeah,
Man, those are rare.
rare bikes, and that bike was turning heads like crazy, man.
Yeah, those are
I go
nice.
anywhere, people are like, what the hell is that? A lot of people don't even know what that is.
They got the Busa engine, right?
They have, some of them have boosted. The one I had was a BMW inline 6. It sounded really good. I put a Akrapovic exhaust on it. It sounded really good. But that thing is, you get hot in it like crazy.
Yeah.
The engine is right in your back. There's no AC. Yeah, on a hot day, man, you are roasted in that.
Yeah.
On the regular bike, you at least sit and there's so much wind. In that bike, there's not as much wind, only in your face. So your whole body is roasted inside the bike.
He said roasted. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. You start stinking, man.
Do you think that you represent Ohio when it comes to street racing?
I personally did not think so, but a lot of people are saying I do. So I think it's pretty high. It's pretty high.
Because you have a fast car,
Yeah.
2,000 horsepower GTR, and you have all these other states, right? I'm from Houston, Texas. I'm from Texas. You have these guys from New York, Florida, Cali. You know, they think, not that they think, but they have won a lot of street races. You know, because now you're considered a street racer. You're considered, you know, highway racer. You know what I mean? What do you think about the street scene, the car racing scene in Ohio?
I think if they gave me this label, like representing Ohio, I would take it. That's a nice, label or whatever you call it. Like, it's actually a high. What is it called? Like, somebody give you a higher, not position, but
It's just I don't. I'm not sure how to say it.
like a rank or something like that.
Yeah.
So if
Like
they
they put you on a pedestal.
Yeah, that's right. If they putting me on a higher pedestal like that to represent Ohio, I will take it. Yeah, why not? But again, at the same time, I don't want to be responsible for something to like. They're like, bro, we put a bet on you, or we were expecting you to win, or things like that. Like we put so much on the line for you, and then you messed up. We are so disappointed. So I don't want to take that responsibility for people like that depend on me or something. This is just I'm doing it for fun. But at the same time, if they are thinking that's that's who I should be, like representing Ohio with my fast car, why not? I would love it, man.
The Ohio
that's
racing scene?
Actually,
The Ohio racing scene, like, there's not really like a lot of fast cars here. Like a lot of people are just really chill and stuff. Like you said earlier, we just go out and we have fun. There's rarely occurrences where like people argue and stuff. But like Texas and like New York, bro. Like, where's One Stock from? I think he's from New York, bro.
Yeah.
They have fast cars. Like those states, like, and I think New Jersey too.
Yeah.
New Jersey, not Ohio, New York and Texas and California
Cali,
and Florida. They have fast cars. Like, there's really nothing crazy here. Like, yeah, this is crazy, obviously, but there's fast cars here, but like not people who passionately race like in New York or all the other states.
you see.
Go ahead.
One more thing. You see, the thing is that my mentality is so like when I own a fast car, I take a loss, or even not to taking a loss, just from like getting used to that power and speed. I always want more. Sometimes I'm thinking that's too much. I gotta stop. I need to calm down. Because right now, sometimes I'm even looking at GTRs that are 2,500 plus horsepower, or Huracans that are 25. I'm like, man, I didn't even try the full potential of this GTR. I'm already looking at the ones that are even faster. I need to calm down. You start falling in love with the speed, with the power so fast. It's addicting, like more than like any drugs. I never done any drugs, but I'm saying like some people I see how they struggle to get off the drugs, but that's how you struggle get off this
The need for speed.
for speed. Like you start loving it, and then you like right now. Why GTR used to be scary for me. Now I feel like why GTR is slow for me.
Yeah.
And it's freaking one of the fastest cars on the streets in Ohio.
This is a Need for Speed man right here.
Yeah, so it's sometimes I go to bed, I'm thinking, man, I need to calm down because I'm just going too hard. I want to try a higher speed. I want to try more power. I'm looking at cars that are I'm thinking maybe I should just trade a Viper for 3,000 horsepower Huracan. I'm thinking, bro, Viper is already plenty of power. Then GTR is so much power. There's really not much competition for me right now, and I'm still already looking for something else.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. It's so addicted.
There's a guy in Houston.
Really?
He got a orange Huracan.
Oh yeah.
His name is Houston Street Monsters.
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's built by T1. It's fast as shit.
Man, I know that. So what I found out that by talking to some shops and people, I noticed that Huracan R8 platform sticks to the ground so much better than GTR. So you can run 1500 horsepower Huracan on 20s, when then GTR needs 15s beat locks with 325s to stick properly.
Yeah, Belux.
Huracans, man, you run them like with the R8 we bought, the whistling diesel R8. It's got 20s in the front, 20s in the back, street tires. They're not even drug radials or anything. On the higher mop, car sticks and goes.
Sticks, bro.
I don't understand how it's even possible, man.
Yeah.
This is just some kind of freaking physics that those cars are built totally different.
Dude, those cars are crazy.
Crazy. GTR is amazing. GTR is amazing platform. I just love GTRs. I have some special love for GTRs.
Yeah.
For R8, I got bored with R8 in one day. I don't know why. With GTR, I never get bored. I just want faster one all the time.
So, a couple last questions.
Yeah.
Which one is your favorite out of every car you own? GTR, Viper, Aventador. What else? I think that's it. Yeah.
That's it in here. Yeah. So
Plus the secret one, but you know.
secret
that's
one.
it.
Yeah. There's a few other cars I have. So every car I have now is a very unique and different in its own way. So you can't, if you said, let's say if I had 3 GTRs, one was stock, the other one was 1000 horsepower, the third one was 1500 horsepower, I would pick one that's probably faster and say, this is my favorite because it's faster, I can beat anybody. Or let's say if I had Nismo GTR, Premium GTR, and Track Pack GTR, and now you would say, which one you handles better? I would say Nismo's probably the best. I love it the most of all 3 GTRs. So in this case right here, they're all totally different cars for every mood. Like like if I want to go out downtown, meet with friends, go to high-end party, or like I don't know, whatever, like some nice meet where you gotta represent yourself. You take a Lambo, you pull up, nice. The Viper,
Flex.
exactly, yeah. So with the Viper, I don't know what you can do with the Viper, man.
I honestly don't know either.
You probably take it to a muscle car.
But I seen a lot of older guys have Vipers.
Yes,
because some of them collect them.
A lot of people collect them, yeah, and they keep value also.
Yeah, they hold value.
So the Viper, I think, is for the mood of when you're ready for loud, raw sound and like just go fast.
Manual. When you want to go manual.
Yeah, it's a mood.
Bam, bam, bam.
There is a mood, like I wake up, I feel like today's the day I need to take the Viper. So like
you want to change gears and bang gears.
Exactly, like there's days
American
like
muscle.
that. So it's perfect. Like then there's a weekends that I need to take GTR because there's a lot of fast bikes and cars getting together.
Yeah.
So that's the weekend I need to take GTR. So if you ask me which car is the best, I can't tell, man.
Yeah.
Like it's
No, not the best. Your favorite.
oh, my favorite. Yeah. I mean, which car is my favorite? I can't tell because again, every day is a different mood, and that's for that mood there's a car.
Yeah.
Every day. So with the GTR, man, it's just the thing is that if you ask me which car would you sell first, I'll probably say a Lambo. Why? Because I can buy a Lambo like that easy. But GTR, there is none. You can't buy it like that for the price again. Number one, the way it's built, this is like a work of art. The paint job, the carbon on it, the under the hood, all this beautiful like purple covers and titanium pipes. It just the color combination of it is just really work of art.
Yeah.
So something like that is just hard to come by. Viper, you can probably come by, but again, there's not many. You will not see calvo built Vipers online. Aventador, you can see a lot of them. So I'll probably sell Aventador number one, then Viper, then the GTR if I had to sell them. But to pick which one is my favorite, I can't tell, honestly.
You just said it. It's the GTR.
Probably, yeah, that's true, man. That's true, man. That's true. Yeah, I just said it. I didn't even notice that's how I said it, but I said it, man.
All right. Will you travel? A couple last questions. Will you travel to race anyone in the States?
Man, I'll travel to anybody and beat them on their hometown.
Oh,
easy, man.
shit.
No, I'm joking. Man. So I will, I will travel. The thing is that the business I have, the Auto Palace dealership, it's a hands-on business. I have to be there. If I'm not there, it's not working properly. I gotta watch everything.
Yeah.
Not that people don't do their job.
It's just that people don't do their job.
Yeah, that's correct, man. I have a great team. Everybody do their job properly and things like that. But there's a lot of things to improve all the time.
Yeah.
That business is like, you gotta adjust consistently. You can't stay the same all the time. I'll give you an example. There's a lot of dealers that I met back in when I started in 2012. I started this dealership, right? I went to the auction, met with the dealers that been in business for like 5 years. They've been buying cars, certain cars. Till now, 12 years I'm in business. They still buying the same
Nice.
cars. They still selling the same amount of cars. They still in the same spot. They never progressed anywhere. They never built anywhere farther than where they've been like 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You have to consistently adjust in this business, make changes, adapt, like, because the market is changing all the time. Cars are changing, the prices are changing, the banks, the interest rates, things like that. You consistently have to adjust, change things around all the time. That's why it's hands-on business. If you don't have proper management in there and you are not there, it's gonna go down fast. That's why I would love to travel and do pools with people, but there's not much time in the day I have to do that.
Yeah.
So
Eventually,
when YouTube kicks in, there's it's already kicking in pretty good. But when there's enough money in YouTube to where, even if this let's say, for example, if this month business did not do as good, I have backup from YouTube, right? But still, my number one is the dealership that's paying all the bills right now.
Yeah.
That buying cars and things like that. And it's not easy to run this dealership. I've been there for like every day for years, 12 years. And that's before I didn't make any money at first. Now it's paying off.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I love content. I didn't like it. I didn't care. I didn't know anything about it before until we started doing it. It's just so addicting too, like a speed.
Yeah.
You start making content, you do better and better all the time, and you notice that you do better, and you're like, fuck yeah, I love it. Let's do it again. So now we do podcast with you first time. I'm already loving it, man.
Yeah.
We need to do more podcasts.
I know.
Can you tell them what you do for a living? Obviously, you said that you own the car dealership, right?
So that's what I do for a living. I also do crypto trading. I also do Amazon FBA. I'm not sure if you know what that is.
Yeah.
I started FBA a couple months ago with one of my friends. He's been doing it for a couple years. Then I actually paid for courses to learn it. A lot of people don't want to pay for courses for anything. They don't want to, but there's a lot of courses online on IG, Facebook, YouTube that you pay for and you get so much information in return. A lot of people don't want to pay. They think it's a scam. So on Amazon FBA, the cool thing about it that you don't even touch the product. You buy the product from supplier sends it to Amazon, sell it to consumers, and then you just collect the profit.
You're just a middleman.
Yeah, you're just middleman. You just have a main investment, which is the money that you buy inventory for and sell it to through Amazon using their platform. Amazon is an amazing platform. I can't believe how user friendly it is. A lot of people, more and more people are using Amazon. So if anybody looking to get into Amazon FBA business, that's amazing business. There's a lot of people that do training videos. You pay them, they do it. It's not scam. I guarantee it works. So another thing, I do trades.
Not financial
advice for sure. Yeah. So I do crypto trading. So I'm not guru at crypto trading, but I know more than a lot of people because
Than the average.
because I took time to learn it. Like I deep dive into it. I also paid for some courses to learn about it. The thing is that the first bull run back in 2020 started, I believe, or 21 is that when I started investing. So I'm not into it for too long, but there's so many things I learned already that's helping me make money in crypto, and it's a real deal. You just have to you just have to stay level-headed. Make sure you take profits, and I made mistakes not taking profits, and my stuff tanked. So you got to make sure you take profits. It works.
Don't hold the bag.
Yeah, exactly. You just don't wait you don't wait to buy at the very bottom and sell it at very high. You just want to make sure you buy and sell higher than what you bought it to take profit.
Yeah.
Because you can never actually
Time the market.
Time the market. Yeah,
Yep.
you can never time the bottom. You can never time the top. All you want to do is just buy, make sure you sell higher, take the profit, and that's it. It's not as scary as everybody thinks. It's not the bloodbath that everybody talks. It's just something that you want to play with the money that you're able to afford to lose.
Yep.
So if you got $100 that you want to play with, instead of going to casino, invest in a couple coins, sell them for 150.
Yeah.
Same thing you do. Buy it back again, something else, sell it for 250. Eventually, it goes up and up and up. But if you are timing the market, you will never win. You just have to buy the as low as possible and just sell for a little higher price.
Yeah. The real gurus, the real people who day trade, those are the people who time the market because they set the times when to trade the market automatically,
Yeah, they study those charts like crazy.
Yeah.
It's their full-time job to study the charts. And I know that if you study the charts properly, you'll be able to time the market pretty good.
Yeah.
But when you don't have time, you got a full-time job. You just want to invest a little money to double it or triple it. Yeah, you just do those things right there. So that's another thing I do. Like, it's not just because I want to make money off of it. I just love it. It's a little casino, but at the same time, it's not casino.
Real life. Yeah.
Real life. You in the casino, you lost money, you're done. In here, even if you bought it and went down, you just wait a little longer, it goes up again. If you look at the market from the beginning, like it's been up and up and up.
The charts, yeah.
Charts. If you look at the charts, yeah. So you just have to be smart with it and not invest everything or cash out of your 401k and put it all in one crypto, and then it goes down. You are selling everything because you're scared you will lose everything.
That's
the
bloodbath.
Exactly. Yeah.
Is when you get too caught up and too over leveraged.
Yeah. Exactly.
You get over leveraged and boom, you fucked.
Yep.
And
that's what happens to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So the statistics show that most crypto traders are trading for one bull cycle. So they start making money.
4 years.
4 years. Yeah. They start making money first year, second year. They're so happy they made a lot of money. They don't cash out. They don't take profits. They reinvest all of it again.
Yeah.
And then it goes down. They lose all the profits and they lose the money they invested originally.
Because they hold the bag.
Yeah. They lose all of that and they give up. They think, fuck this shit. I'm not doing it over again.
Yeah.
And that's what happens to a lot of people because they're just too greedy. They are not taking the profits.
Yeah.
So it's not as scary as a lot of people think. So eventually we will do our Discord for our crypto trading. It's going to be an inner circle. It will be limited spots. We'll just accept certain amount of people because we want to make sure we can take care of everybody. We can't just get thousands of people in and not being able to take care of them. If you want.
So the Discord is gonna be just meme coins? Is it what is it?
So in the Discord we will try to do everything of a little bit of everything. Everything that I do, I will share in Discord. So let's say if I invest in some stock, which I don't do stocks much, I only have 1 or 2 stocks that I invested back in the day, still holding them long term. Mostly crypto because I love crypto, to be honest. I just have So I'll just be sharing what I do because a lot of times I had really good calls. Of course, I will not win every single call. Like if I will be winning every single call, there's definitely something going on. There's some insiders in there. As long as you win 60, 70%, 80%, that's perfect.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what lately, that's what I've been getting in return. 60, 70%, 80%. Some calls are down, but again, on those I'm still holding because we are in the bull run right now. You don't want to sell anything in the bull run. So you just, if something is down, it's gonna go up during bull run. You just have to have patience. Don't stare at your phone. Don't stare at the charts. Stay level-headed.
Yeah.
Make sure you wait. If you have extra money, buy again like DCA, dollar cost average. Buy a little more, you know, to lower the dollar cost average. So you just stay level-headed. That's what most important in the crypto.
So yeah. So dollar cost average is if it's $5 per coin and it goes to 7, buy the 7, and then if it goes to $3, buy the 3, and it'll even out, like averaging the amount you buy.
Yeah. So what I usually do is basically if I bought a coin at $5, it goes to 7. I wouldn't sell it and take profit. But in case I was too greedy and never took a profit, and it went to $4 or $3, that's when I buy again.
Yeah.
Just to lower my my cost, original cost from 5 to 4. Then when it goes back to 7 again, my cost is not 5 anymore. It's 3 or 4, and I can take a bigger profit.
Yeah. What's the goal for YouTube? Last question.
Yeah.
What's the goal for YouTube?
So goal for YouTube, bro. I'll let you talk about YouTube. See what let's see what you say.
Bro, when we first started posting, I'm like, well, I'll be happy if we have like 50K followers on IG by the end of 2024, and like YouTube like 50,000. But then like stuff just keeps growing and growing. But like I would say, like I want to have 1 million subscribers, but like logically speaking, realistically speaking, probably won't happen by the end of 2024. But we can easily do, I want to say 500,000 subscribers on YouTube. Realistically, 250. We could easily do.
By the way, yeah, just interrupting you. By the way, guys, thanks for support because we feel it. That's why we're blowing up, because everybody is liking what we do, and we're doing it from just the bottom of our heart. Like everything we post on there, we're enjoying it, and we want to show you what we enjoy. So like you can feel what we feel. That's what we do. Like that's why maybe it's blowing up really good.
Yeah. And then like the long-term goal is to do this every day, and this is like our full-time job. Like right now, obviously we have to go to work, but like we're already doing this. We only make 1 video a week, and it's paying us pretty good, not just with YouTube, but like we're monetized on all platforms, and it's really nice. Like we used to sit at the steakhouse and complain about not making any money at all, but like fast forward now, we're here, we're making a good amount, but the goal is to do it like full time, like every single day. That is the goal. And I don't really care. Like it's cool having a bunch of followers and stuff, but him and I really like, we just want to help people and put out the best content, I would say. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the money. It's about doing it from the bottom of your heart.
We also want to eventually do a lot of giveaways for people.
Nice.
Because it's nice when you have something, and like when I drive a Lambo and I see the people that don't have money on the table to put a food on the table, I don't feel as comfortable, Like I don't know. I'm still from that age where I was really, I wouldn't say poor, like a middle class, like we did have food on the table, but we had to tight our budget, like make sure we have enough money to buy things,
right,
in the family. So I was born in Uzbekistan, Tashkent. So my mother is Russian, my father is Armenian. We lived in a small city called Ahangaran. So it's like 10,000 people or something like that, right? There's not as much to do in there. And I kind of love that I came from there. Now it's working out to where hard work paying off. I would like to have my kids to feel that, but they will never feel that anymore.
Yeah.
Because they already, unless I go broke as fuck again.
Yeah.
Which I will not let that happen. Whatever I'm capable to adapt. A lot of people let's say their business is not doing well, they can't do anything else. They go broke, they lose everything. If my business is going down and slowing down, there's so many things. If I have to, I can do construction. I can do anything.
Yeah.
I've done anything in life. I can detail cars, start detail business, whatever. Like I will adapt and not go broke like a lot of people did. And I'm not hating on them. This is just how they are. I just went through so many things in life, and I learned so many things before I got to this level. I learned so many things to where if something goes bad, there's always an alternative. Like, yeah, I can sell a car and invest it in something else or whatever, things like that. It's just a lot of people, when they start making a lot of money, they spend it incorrectly, I would say, or just the wrong way. And then when business goes down, like a lot of people, man, after COVID times, during COVID times, a lot of people made a lot of money. They bought all those exotic cars and things like that. Now their businesses are slowing down. They have no money to pay for their cars. And I see so many of those exotic cars online for sale now because those guys spent money that they made during COVID times on stupid shit.
Yeah.
They wasted on clubs, they wasted on drugs, they wasted on high expensive cars. They paid stupid rent for some big mansion that now they have nothing left. Everything flew out.
Yeah.
Like I invested all the money that I made. It's either on the car. I mean, car is depreciating asset, right? It's depreciating, but at the same time, it's not depreciating as much to where I lose all the money I made. I'm able to sell my cars and get my equity back. Crypto, stocks, all those things, like I managed to invest it. I take it easy with the money that I make. I invest it smart way instead of spend it all over the place.
Yeah.
Like there's some guys I know, man, they made crazy money. They make like $1 million a month, things like that. They start flying private jets, like one way 15 grand, another way 20 grand. Instead of you fly from Columbus to Miami, spend 20 grand on a private jet one way, right? Take that 20 grand, invest in something, and double it in return. Even though you make a lot of money right now, you still, instead of wasting it on a private jet, unless you're really filthy rich, I wouldn't even fly private jet, man. Yeah, I'll take a first class, but even now, I don't take first class. I don't care. Yeah. If it's a small flight, 2 hours, I'll take a regular seat. A lot of people take it serious. Oh, I'm gonna fly first class. I'm not gonna sit next to anybody. Just like, man, I came from back down there. Like, I don't care. It's not like I would rather invest that money. Let's say it's spending 20 grand on the flight. I would invest that money putting a sequential transmission in the Viper, man. So I just think a little differently about money.
Yeah.
Unless I'm filthy, like rich, like stupid, like Jeff Bezos or the Zuckerberg, like they got stupid money. Even Zuckerberg, man, he never wears a freaking Louis Vuitton shirt or anything. Yeah. He's wearing freaking Walmart white t-shirt and jeans from I don't know.
Oh,
maybe
Navy or something.
Kroger's or something.
Yeah.
Old Navy for $5, you know?
Yeah.
So I guarantee you he's reinvesting all his money. He has a lot of wealth. He doesn't need to show off. Yeah, I like to show off with cars. It's fun. Not just because I like to show off like, oh, here I am, look at me. But it's fun. Like it's just what else you do? Like this the people asking me, why do you have a SpongeBob wrap on the Viper? Well, of course it's for views. Of course it's like show off. I mean, some people don't like it, some people will like it, and that's what makes it fun. Because there's haters, and when there's haters, you grow up. You grow.
Hell yeah. Hey man, I appreciate you coming on the podcast, giving your time. Guys, if you're out there, you're probably already following this guy on YouTube, but check him out. Art is Fast, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Make sure you check him out. Make sure you check out the shorts on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. If you're already watching the YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe, like, and comment who you guys want on the next podcast. Art, any last words? And
Man, number one, I was gonna say that thank you for taking this trip
Yes.
here in Columbus,
Thank
man.
you.
I know how not easy to take so much time of your day, of your week. I'm sure you probably have a family and things like that, and your full-time job. Fly here to do it. I feel really grateful that you came here, man. It's amazing. Thank you so much for doing that. This is it's our first podcast, and I'm sure it's not the last one. It was a great experience, the best, man.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate
Thank you
it.
so much, bro.
Anything else?
Man, it's just so unreal. Like, I've been doing this stuff since I was 13. I didn't think I'd come this far, like being a part of a podcast. So thank you so much. It was awesome opportunity. Like, you went out of your way to like come talk to us. So thank you so much.
Appreciate
Subscribe
it,
to his channel.
Guys, hit that subscribe. They got more things coming. New car, new content. Just another banger podcast. Guys, appreciate it. Peace.